Good morning, boys and girls. Today is June 5th, 2020, and it's time for Math with Miss Morales. Today's learning objective is I can solve a CGI math word problem. Let's start our math lesson with a CGI math warm-up. The warm-up that we are doing today is called Which One Doesn't Belong. So I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to think which one doesn't belong and why. After I show you the picture, you have a minute to think about which one doesn't belong, and I will play a timer so that we know what a minute is like. Here is our picture, and I'm going to start the timer now. All right, time is up. So looking at this picture, which one do you think doesn't belong? Maybe you thought that this shell doesn't belong because it's a different shape than all the other ones. Or maybe you thought that this one doesn't belong because all of the other shells are pointed this way, left and right, when this shell is pointed up and down. Or maybe you thought that this shell doesn't belong because it's a lighter color compared to the other shells. There are a lot of options for this warm-up, which one doesn't belong, and I'm sure we all came up with great ideas. So now let's go into our CGI Math Word Problem. Listen as I read our problem to you. Kevin and Felipe went to the beach. Felipe collected blank seashells. Kevin collected blank more seashells than Felipe. How many seashells did Kevin collect at the beach? So now that I read this problem, I want to know who or what is the problem about. Who do you think the problem is about? Correct. Our problem is about Kevin and Felipe, and they went to the beach to collect seashells. So now that I know who the problem is about, I want to add in our numbers. Listen as I read the problem to you with our numbers. Kevin and Felipe went to the beach. Felipe collected 26 seashells. Kevin collected 12 more seashells than Felipe. How many seashells did Kevin collect at the beach? Now that I added in our numbers, I need to know what they are and what do they mean? What do they stand for? So our reported numbers in this problem is 26 seashells and 12 more seashells. So these are the numbers that we're working with in this problem. Now that I know who our problem is about and what our reported numbers are, I need to know what are we doing with this problem? What kind of math are we doing? So as I read the problem for one more time, I would like for you to think about what are some clue words to tell you what kind of math we are doing with this problem. Kevin and Felipe went to the beach. Felipe collected 26 seashells. Kevin collected 12 more seashells than Felipe. How many seashells did Kevin collect at the beach? So what are some clue words that tell us what we are doing with this problem? I highlighted these words. I highlighted the words collected because that tells us that they are getting seashells. They're not losing anything. So that gives me a clue that we're doing addition with this problem. Another phrase that I highlighted is more seashells than. So Kevin collected more seashells than Felipe. So again, that gives me a clue that we are adding. And our question is asking us how many seashells did Kevin collect at the beach? So we want to focus on Kevin because we already know how many seashells Felipe collected. Felipe collected 26 seashells. And we know that Kevin collected 12 more seashells than Felipe, but we're trying to figure out the total amount that Kevin collected. So again, this is an addition problem. Here is our problem again. I'm going to show you a strategy on how you can solve it. We can think of the numbers in terms of tens and ones. The number 26 has 2 tens and 6 ones, and the number 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. So one way that we can solve this problem is by using a tens and ones chart, which we have experience in doing. Again, we said that 26 has 2 tens and 6 ones, and 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. So I'm going to draw that out using 2 different colors. Let's start with drawing out my tens in the number 26. So I have 1 10, 2 tens, and now I need to draw my 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I want to draw 12, so I need 1 10 and 2 ones in blue. So from our chart, we can add by counting on. We can start counting in our tens place and then counting our ones. Count with me to see how many we have in all. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. We can also think of this problem and write it as an addition problem. So we have 10 plus 10 plus 10 because we have 3 tens here, plus 6 plus 2, and then you would put our answer here. Here are some other math strategies that you can use to solve this problem with our other number choices. You can draw a picture, you can relate facts, you can have a parent draw you a number line so that you can use it. You can use a hundreds chart, count objects in your home, use tally marks, or any other strategy that you are comfortable with. Here is a numbers chart that you can use to help you solve our problems. So now it's your turn. Here's our word problem and the other number choices. Remember, I would like you to solve all of these number choices. Our first number choice is the one that I showed you and we did together. So 26 shells, 12 shells, 42 shells, 23 more, 53 shells, 35 more, and a bonus of your choice of numbers. When you're done solving this math problem with all the number choices, I would like for you to please take a picture of it and upload it to our portfolio page. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.